Welcome from the showroom of Dewulf. My name is Christiaan Poot and I'm product manager for planting technique at Dewulf. Here I'm standing beside the innovative Structural 30 3-row in a bed trailed planter. This belt planter has the possibility of planting in beds from 1,50 m until 1,80 m wide. The individual row distances can be 40, 44 or 50 centimeters. The belt planter itself has a possibility to plant up until speeds of 11 km/h with high accuracy. So here we're looking at the trailed version of this machine. This machine has a 3,500 kilo bunker and it has an optional cover to protect the seat from getting wet. Also, this machine has optional steered wheels for maximum maneuverability. So besides the trailed version, we also have a mounted version. This machine, which is unique in the market, has a 1.5 tons bunker. Because it's mounted, you are very maneuverable and fast on the short headlands, for instance. So both the trailed version and the mounted version come with an optional spray kit of 3 nozzles per row, a granule applicator which is ground speed related, and an optional automatic tipping of the bunker using this ultrasonic sensor. Then, if we follow the route of the potatoes through the machine, starting from the bunker, they first come to a supply belt, hydraulically driven per row. These belts are operated by an ultrasonic sensor, which we call the fill control. With the fill control sensors, it is possible to keep the belt bed optimally filled, and this is controlled from the tractor cab via the touchscreen display. The Structural 30 is equipped with a patented wave belt concept. This so-called wave belt concept has belts in a V-shape to optimize the positioning of the potatoes on the planting belt, but have also a very open structure which enables trash to leave the machine very quickly. These belts are very friendly to your product and prevent that sprouts will break off while in the planting element. The 6 planting belts in the middle of each row bring the potatoes to the front to the foam roller. The overflowing potatoes are moving aside towards the return belts and bring the potatoes back to the rear of the planting element. It is also possible to decrease the amount of seeds in the middle row by lowering the speed of the middle planting belts by 16 or 25% in speed. When you grow your crops in more hilly conditions, you can choose for the options Inclino-Master and 𝗁𝘁𝗿𝗋. 𝗁𝘁𝗿𝗋 is a system which keeps the planting element as horizontal as possible while planting uphill or downhill, and the Inclino-Master system, which is patented by the way, keeps the machine as horizontal as possible while the openers follow the contours of the bed. Furthermore, when you grow crops for different purposes, it is easy to switch from 3-row in a bed planting to 2 separate ridges. Therefore, you block the middle row of the planting element, and by inserting an extra piece in the covering hood, you make 2 separate ridges instead of 1 full bed. The Structural 30 planters are equipped standard with MD control, and that system enables you to have a constant planting depth compared to the height of your ridges. The covering hood itself is equipped with either 1 or 2 ultrasonic sensors which detect the level of soil in the covering hood. This system is called MR control. The opener beam is connected via an arm to the covering hood and ensure that also the opener beam is at the similar level as the covering hood continuously. With an extra optional set of depth control wheels, it is also possible to plant in very light soils and preformed beds to keep the planting depth as equal as possible. The Ferti-Flow Essential fertilizer spreader has a bunker of 800 kilos and is equipped with an auger type metering system. The application rate can vary between 60 and 600 kilos per hectare and is ground speed related. When switching from 3 rows planting in a bed till 2 rows in ridges, it is also easy to shut off the middle row from applying fertilizer. This is done by closing a slider of the middle row of the metering system. The housing of the metering auger is divided in parts and can be opened to clean out the whole metering system completely. The planter is controlled via a 7-inch touchscreen and comes standard with a freely programmable joystick to operate the most used functions. Other options we can supply are a 400-liter chemicals tank on the rear of a trail planter, LED working lights, a 10-inch screen with 4 cameras to observe the performance of your planter, and a blower kit on your counting sensors on the planting elements. So, I hope you enjoyed discovering the Structural 30 planter with me, and if you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact your local Dewulf representative.